Hello everyone. In this episode, this is going to be about the BCM buffer tube system. This is brand new, sealed in the box. This is the MK2 T1 variant. So inside the box is its own aluminum buffer tube, the spring and the buffer weight, which is an H2 buffer weight, 4.7 ounces. So let's see what you get and compare it to a factory Aero Precision setup. Here's everything you get in the box. You get a buffer tube that has 8 positions, and it's 3/4 of an inch longer than, say, a factory one. It comes with its own castle nut, its own version of the little plate that holds the detente in that also has QD sling possibilities. Comes with a spring and the buffer tube weight, which is an H2 buffer weight. So I have a Aero Precision lower here with their factory carbine buffer tube setup. So you see the 3/4 of an inch difference. This one only has 6 positions of adjustability, while this one has 8. So this lower is going to be used with this buffer tube system with a BCM upper when it comes back in stock. This is one of the few companies you can get like the whole system, where it's going to be its bolt carrier group, its charging handle, its upper, its buffer tube system, its stock, so on and so forth. So even though I'm going to be using an Aero Precision lower, I don't think that part matters as much as the upper. So I really like the Geisley version with that specialized spring and its own buffer tube. So I got this system as a comparison for a BCM build. Here's a better view of the size differences between the two systems. So we have the BCM system here, and then we have the Aero Precision here and here. So you can see the BCM spring is quite a bit longer. The buffer is also going to be heavier. This is a factory carbine buffer, 3 ounce. This is the H2 buffer, 4.7 ounces. This is the BCM buffer tube, 8 positions. This is the factory Aero Precision, only has 6. So you can see the differences between the size, so you can know that they're not interchangeable. You can use any regular Magpul stock or other brands with their buffer tube system. You don't have to buy the BCM brand of stocks. But the buffer tube system is unique that it's 3/4 of an inch longer, and also their spring has to go with their aluminum buffer tube. So you can't mix, say, the factory Aero Precision one spring here with the BCM buffer tube, because the spring won't be long enough. Here's the final product. Got the BCM buffer tube system installed on an Aero Precision lower with the Magpul stock. So there is going to be a little bit of a gap here because the difference in length of the buffer tube. So you see on a regular factory one, the stock will go all the way down. Here you'll have a little bit of a gap, like 1/2 inch. So the stock does have a little bit of more adjustability though, so there is a little bit of trade-off there. Next thing is to get the upper and install this Seekins adjustable gas block. So stay tuned for future episodes on this build. Thanks for watching.